Yeah. Good afternoon to you too, little birdie. There ain't no off season in life. I say that all the time because there ain't. And as you go throughout each day, you can always remember one thing. There ain't no off season in life. So you gotta always keep your head in the game. And what I mean is by the game, like life's like you could either be the MVP or you could be the one who ride the bench. Or you could be the one like Stockton, legendary in his own way. You could be the one like the Black Mamba. Or you could be like Jordan. It all just depends on how you want to, what you got to offer, and what you willing to relearn, unlearn, and readapt and adjust in real time, and be able to do that throughout every aspect of your life, and know that it's gonna take time, and know that it ain't gonna happen overnight. And you gotta be able to take losses just as well as you take wins, and knowing that it's all just a part of the you're gonna be remembered for. It's all a part of the process, man. You're gonna be the one who's known for not having the composure when they take the losses and they let it get to let it break them. Or you gonna be the type of person who takes a couple wins and that's what they live off for the rest of their life is those wins that happened way back when. Like, come on, fam. It's consistency. It's not about the shot being made or the shot being missed. It's about you knowing how to take that shot when it comes to taking it in each game. Uh, don't be scared. Don't hesitate. You know you great, fam. You know you great. You know you got what it takes to go out there and make those plays. You got what it takes to go out there and make those run that to get that track record on the. You got what it takes to go out there and get that serve right. You got what it takes to go, you know, give that vaping up and start focusing on getting your vocals right. Get all of that, give all of the cigarettes up and start getting your health back together for your grandkids or whatever it is that you want to do. It is all about a part of is establishing yourself from within and knowing that you can do whatever you put your mind to, fam. It's all about what you want and what you're willing to sacrifice to get there. Sometimes you got to sacrifice your own self. Put that fool on the chopping block because there ain't nothing that person was doing that ain't nothing that you can't do better. And the only person you should ever have competition with is yourself. And knowing that you, we, as a people, as a tribe, as a village, as humanity, we can all be assured by the fact that if we got that warrior archetype surviving throughout one that's gonna face themselves is gonna have that battlefield in their mind every day, conquered and know that they ain't gonna just do no suffering, sucking test, and they gonna hold it down. Yeah, because that's what the type of people we need in the world right now. Is because there's only so much that I can do by myself. There's only so much that you can do by myself, but together we can get more done. So it's like, it's find your tribe season. It's, you know, it's bring value, understanding what you can bring to your life, establishing the fact that you do have weaknesses, but your weaknesses can become your strengths if you cultivate those and know what those are throughout each day. You can become greater. It's gonna be later though, because it does get greater. Later, my native, my brother, my sister, my elder, my cousin. So as we proceed, we go throughout each day and being insightful and being impactful, knowing that my struggles are struggles that you ain't gotta go through if you just listen to what I'm trying to tell you sometimes, man. You ain't gotta go that way because that way is through. It's over with. You trying to jump off from the street, you trying to do anything like that? No way, fam. Be an athlete, be a ball player, be an entertainer, be like, be a content creator, be somebody that just ain't doing no foolish shit that's trying to, get you buried in the jailhouse or get you, get you a straight book. Just so don't be doing nothing that's gonna get you hurt. Don't be doing nothing foolish, man. You want to have a nice lady, you want to have some babies, or you want to have a nice dude and have a nice car, whatever it is that you want in your life, you can acquire that if you put the effort in each day. You put a little effort in, you get a little result. You put a lot of effort in, you get a lot of result. So that's just a part of it, and understanding that. So once you understand that, then you know what it is. Okay, start building because it could go through the ceiling. It's gonna go as far as you want to take it. It's gonna go as far as you want to take it. See, look at mine. Look at mine. How I serve it because it ain't about the money. It's about the impact. So I feel like the impact is more important than the money because after throughout time, the impact is gonna come. It's generational and spiritual. It's karmically cleansing too because I'm just giving you jewels for your crown. I'm just giving you feathers for your robe bounty. I'm just trying to let you know that if you can see it in your mind, you can manifest it into your life. And it ain't gonna happen overnight and it's gonna take time. But it can be done. So that's what I'm trying to let you know. It's just that I believe in you if you believe in you, and there ain't nothing that you can't do if you so choose. It's mind over matter, you know? You wanna be a better brother, you wanna be a better mother, you wanna be a better sister, you wanna be a better uncle, you wanna be a better child to your parents. It starts with understanding and seeing that type of person, visualizing what does that type of person do? What does that type of person act like? What does that type of person speak like? How's that person stand? And then visualizing that and then becoming that and knowing that it's all about mentalism. The power of your mind. Think about it, fam. Because realistically, if you think about it like this, hold on, let me get this going. If you think about it like this, man, if the same light that lights the the stars in the sky that lights up the sun, lights up my eyes, your eyes. And that is the same like light and warmth that we come from as people, as humans, as spiritual beings, as like man. So it's like you knowing that and being aware of that, you can't be in the mental shackles of thinking that you don't come from anything, that there ain't no essence of your life and that there ain't no importance to what you got in this. Because the same light that lights the stars in the sky, it lights the sun, lights mine and your eyes too. Up one, so it's like step into that. Be proud of that. And knowing that everything that you're going through is just a part of the process. It's necessary struggles in life so you can learn necessary lessons. So it's like I've learned a lot over time throughout going through certain mistakes that I made because sometimes a hard head make a soft ass, fam. So if you hard headed, you're gonna when you get put on your ass, you're gonna realize how much it hurt because you was really a soft. That's what that saying means. So it's like standing like and looking back on stuff. You always gotta remember who you are, fam, and what it means to be better. Because looking at myself, I had to boil it down. Like I was acting a fool, so I had to reevaluate the whole thinking process that I had as a teenager, as an adolescent, and I had to reshape my mind, and I had to reshape my values, and then as I started doing that, things started changing with me, family. Things started going in the right direction. I got a good woman. I got some good kids. I got, most importantly, I'm good for them. So they're able to be a part of my life regularly because it ain't about me. It's about the importance of knowing that my role and playing it to a T, even knowing when I fail, even when I succeed, is knowing that I can't turn my back on my family. I gotta be willing to lead through failure and through wins. And I gotta be able to stand on something when it all fall down or when we build and it just is like that's what I've come to learn. And if you could take something from that, fam, then go ahead. But I'm just trying to let you know that it ain't all about the money, fam. Sometimes it's about like knowing that as you go throughout each day, that you could be ensured that there's only so much you can do by yourself. So, like I was saying earlier, it's find your tribe season, is find your people season. Like-minded individuals that's into the things that you into. Like-minded individuals that really want to pop it and chop it with you. That's really trying to popcorn or blow your phone up like, what's happening, fam? What up? Where we at? I'm pulling up. Let's get the grill going. The sun shining and so come on, let's pop it. They pulling up with the ball, like, come on. But I don't be doing none of that drinking and nothing. I be putting a lot of effort into my physical, so I know that a lot of people tend to like the sun coming out and like, ooh, because I remember I was like, ooh, but be safe this summer and know that you got family members, you got people who love you. And if you ain't got nobody, you can find somebody and you can start building and establishing and becoming friends with people and getting out of there, it is all about reshaping that character and unlearning some unhealthy social skills. So then you're able to step out and then start having, the capabilities of being like, hi, my name is boom, 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 bam. And then all of a sudden things falling together or just like, here's one. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Hi, you know what I mean? Pam. Hi. How much does a polar bear weigh? Excuse me, miss. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Hi, boom. Excuse me, sir. You know what I mean? However you ladies want it, however you call it. That Pam, that's a little one for you so you can get out there. Enough to break the ice. Hi, boom. Okay? Man, and go with that. I'm doing exceptional today, sir. How about you? And then going from there and then being able to be like,